Hello, my name is Albert Talton, and I'm from Lawndale, California, and I studied electrical engineering at California State University. Personally, I am unaware if I ever got married or had a relationship or if I had kids. It's a mystery to both you and me. However, other than being a forger, I did have another job. I worked at a repair shop in Southern California, and it's actually my boss that came and showed me a counterfeit bill one day, and we were talking about it, and I realized that I 100% could make better fake money than the one that my boss was showing me. So that's what I did. I was a forger from the time of 2005 to 2008 because from 2001 to 2004 I was actually also in jail for bank fraud. But once I broke out and started printing my own money, I started a business doing it. I started a counterfeit distribution center out of the top level of my home, and in total, before I was caught, I put 7 million into circulation. I used a $150 inkjet printer and set that I bought from Staples in order to run my counterfeit business. And I printed all of my money in 20s and 100s. And I did this through learning that detector pins could easily detect if my money was printed on regular printer paper. So everywhere that I went for a long time, I tested the detector pin on every paper that I came across until I found out that toilet paper, tissue paper, and newspaper actually don't show up with detector pins. So I decided to use newspaper to print my money on because it was the cheapest thing that I could find. And I even learned how to forge security threads and watermarks by using the pieces of newspaper to sandwich the security threads and watermarks into. One of my largest orders was for 500,000 in counterfeit money, and the police ended up getting suspicious because in 2005 they noticed a great spike in counterfeit money, even though my bills were considered to be some of the greatest counterfeits of all time. Also, to the Secret Service's surprise, each of the rise in counterfeit bills in 2005 ended up having the H2, H38 mark, which is what all of my bills had on it. I was caught in 2008 because in 2008, a girl that had bought my money went into H&M and tried to buy $1,000 worth of clothes with my $100 bills. And the Secret Service caught on and questioned her, and she ended up breaking down and saying that she had bought the fake bills from Troy Stroud, and Troy Stroud ended up being followed by the Secret Service all the way back to my house, where they broke into my house, discovered all of my money. When they broke into my house, they found $162,000 worth of fake money that I was ready to distribute, and they did not like that, so I was arrested and found guilty for counterfeit money and forgery. The authorities did not like that. So I was sentenced to 9 years and 2 months in jail. But that's okay, because right now, my bills are still considered to be some of the best counterfeit bills to ever be published in the United States. So a lot of them are still kept in the Secret Service vaults and used as a reference to training for new people coming into the Secret Service needing to learn about forgeries. Also, as soon as I was released from jail, I had to pay a large sum of money to the United States government for all of the crimes that I committed. But that's where I am now. Thank you for listening to my story.